Without using a calculator or mathematical tables, evaluate 49 to the power of 3 over 2 times 256 over 2401 to the power of 3 over 4. So in this question, the first thing to note is this: 49 can be rewritten as 7 squared. And then 256 can be rewritten as 16 squared, right? And then 16 is the same as saying 4 squared, and then you still have the outer 2. And then remember, when I give you something like x to the power of a and then to the power of b, this is the same as just taking x to the power of a times b. So x to the power of ab. In our case, this is going to be 4 to the power of 2 times 2, which is 4. And then when you are given 2401, this is the same as 49 squared. But 49 is the same as 7 squared, and then we still have the outer 2. Again, this is the same as just doing 7 and then to the power of 2 times 2, which is going to be 4. So now when we rewrite the expression, this first part of 49 to the power of 3 over 2, that's going to be 7 squared, and we still have the 3 out of 2, times 256 now becomes 4 to the power of 4 over 2401 becomes 7 to the power of 4, and all this is to the power of 3 out of 4. Then again, when I give you x to the power of a then to the power of b, this is the same as just doing x to the power of a times b. So we apply the same principle. So in the first case, this is just the same as doing 7 to the power of 2, 7 to the power of 2 times 3 out of 2, and then times. Now, for the second case, anytime you are given anything like x to the power of a over y to the power of a, this is the same as just taking x over y and then all of this to the power of a. So here, this is the same as just doing 4 out of 7, and then we raise that to the power of 4, and then we still have the outer to the power of 3 out of 4. So for the 7, by 2, 1, by 2, 1. So we'll be left with 7 to the power of 3 times, again, remember, anytime I give you x to the power of a, then to the power of b, it's just the same as taking x and then raising it to the multiplication of the powers. So it's the same principle we apply here. So this is the same as just taking 4 out of 7 and then to the power of 4 times 3 out of 4. So by 4, this becomes 1. By 4, this becomes 1. So we are left with 3. So this is the same as 7 to the power of 3 times 4 out of 7 to the power of 3. Again, remember, when I give you x over y to the power of a, this is the same as doing x to the power of a over y to the power of a. So in our case, the 4 out of 7 is the same as just, the 4 out of 7 to the power of 3 is the same as doing 4 to the power of 3 over 7 to the power of 3. And then at first, of course, we have 7 to the power of 3. So by 7 to the power of 3, this becomes 1. By 7 to the power of 3, this becomes 1. So we are left with 4 to the power of 3. So 4 to the power of 3 is, the same as doing 4 times 4 times 4, right? So 4 times 4, that's going to give us 16, and then times 4, and then 16 times 4, that's going to be 64, and that is your answer.